great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game, this team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, West Virginia. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. On the run, it's Hawkins. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Push forward on the sneak. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
That's an outstanding effort by the defense. Backs against the wall. How about the play inside on that defensive line, just tunneling down low. They're able to get the stop, and now they set up 4th and 1 on the goal line.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to pound their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys!
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. On the run, it's Cook. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second.
They're dealing with a second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Straka. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Michael Hawkins fires quickly, and the runner is down, and so is a flag. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Past the 40. Makes the grab and room to run. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Hawkins got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. On the ground, it's Cook. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Short now, they snap it from their own 46. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Snagged out of the air. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
The give on the option. Here's a little room there. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Great job by the back on the option. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And he added the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Page. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. The RPO, it's complete. Flying down the left side. The 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. On the move, it's Hawkins. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick completion to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Could be an alley. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. Pulls it in, it's Cook.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Grab near the marker, it's Epps. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Third and final timeout call by West Virginia. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it down the field. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Michael Hawkins. He wants it all. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. One more snap coming before halftime. These corners going to give them some space. Running inside, it's Hawkins. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 5 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Aggies setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Coleman.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Hawkins. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Off the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score. Turning it on! He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He is in! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Number 83, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Page. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Was completed via the screen. He's brought down at the 28. And first down for the offense.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw it again. Looking deep. Upstairs to make the catch.
Deep downfield. Tackle is made at the 37. That's a first down for the offense.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Makes it past. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, he got the... He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Hawkins. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. He'll take the deep shot. Makes a grab on the shot. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down will open up the final period. Hawkins with the catch. It's Epps. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Quick release by the QB. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Mountaineers in the hurry up.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here of the game in the fourth quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium. And on that 4th down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Throwing, Hawkins. Grab near the sticks. It's Strachan. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Bringing the heat. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chain. He might want another play. Michael Hawkins fires into the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Hawkins going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Again, it's Hawkins. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finding some room. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll give it on the counter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Looking for a crease, it's Hawkins. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Throwing, Hawkins. Pressure coming. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second.
Leaping grab for a big gain. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking for room. It's Hawkins. Looking for more room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
West Virginia, 20.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Michael Hawkins, under fire. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And the Mountaineers, right after the huge play through the air back to the line, might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Gets it into the end zone. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Run in the red zone. It's Cook.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
West Virginia, 26.
Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Hawkins. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's open. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.